fellow companion whose name I address as a placeholder of a vegetation genus, of which is popular in privately owned gardens, containing 260 beings of flowering plants, a circular, often colored, structure of an organ that commonly detects light about one space to translate into electrochemical impulses in neurons, of which is consistently named the eye, and also the Greek noun for rainbow, of whom I entitle Iris. Iris, pray tell, I declare to you.
Dearest colleague whose name suggests an absence or nulling quantity or number, 0.
Fair Iris, I request that you persevere in your dire struggle for life against the ill impetus of bereavement that which works against and hinders our honest will.
Invaluable 0. I entreat you that you may become stray of the decently sized organization of well-rounded combatants, of which we conventionally dub the Repli Force, in order for well-being that you, good 0, and I, Iris, may eternally correspond as one, intertwined in relation to our deep affection, and pursue our wondrous days conjointedly in the grand domain of which only the beings of Reploids may thrive in the moment of life.
I continue to treasure your intelligence and discourse, cherished Iris. However, I can only allow myself to correct you if that this domain destined for only us Reploids, of which you so articulate, is one of a so-called fairy tale, a fictional saga that most likely features elements not achievable in the physical realm and may be considered by some childish, absurd, feeble-minded, unreasonable, and an improper use of time.
That which you speak of is undoubtedly correct, and although I full-heartedly understand this situation of which you had foretold, I ever so wished to concatenate it with my dearest creeds. I ever so wished to remain in an environment dominated by only Reploids, beside my dearest companion, you, beloved 0.
Precious, treasured Iris.
Exasperated indicator, in this situation signifying the toll of fatality.
Dearest Iris. 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 Fairest Iris. Iriais. Nay, I refuse the undesired outcome of dissonant chance that has been brought before me, as thus I am not able to ascertain myself to promote my presence and vitality. For this, I can only inquire for the purpose of which I would partake in the And then, Sir 0 was a zombie.